Oh, right. Good morning, everyone. I know this is a little bit earlier than planned. However, personal circumstances have changed things a little bit. My wife gave birth the other night to a little boy, our second son. And so with that in mind, I am not sure what time I'm going to have available. So what I've done is I'm going to pop up today, do a quick inspection, make sure they're all in there okay. The plan is to put on a super today. Now, I've mentioned previously I don't intend on getting honey out of these girls this year, but what I would like them to do is to start drawing out some frames for my supers, so that next spring, I believe it will be, next season, they're going to they'll be able to start filling that full. Now, last time I was here, I had the bottom box, which is this one down here, which was brood. That one's 14 by 12 frames all the way across. I did take one out. Now, from what I've read, that was a decision I shouldn't have done. So I'm going to put a frame back in today, so that there's 11 frames in there again, 11 14 by 12 frames again. That was my mistake. I'll learn by it. And the top box here was a well, it's a British Standard deep, again with 11 frames, 10 of which being British Standard, one being a medium because I broke one. I haven't yet got that replaced. I also noticed last time I came down to the hive, we had a couple of Varroa mites. I'll have a look on here to see if I've got many more. I have bought some mite away quick strips, so if I do have an infestation which needs to be sorted, I can. But they are, I'd rather not use mite treatment if I can help it, but if I have to, then I will, you know. That being said, I can see no mites on this board at all. Wax cappings, bit of pollen which has dropped off. Nothing which you shouldn't be seeing. So I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to give that a quick look. So I don't know if you can make that out very well, but that is a mite board. And we can see on there bits of pollen, bits of bee. Basically anything that drops down from the bees will land up on this board. Just going to give that a quick clean. So the next time I inspect them, it's a nice one, I can see if there's anything new on there. Let's pop that straight back. So plan today is a quick hive inspection. I'm not going to do too much down the bottom because I don't want to disturb them too much. But if ideally I'd like to see the queen, I'd like to see eggs, I'd like to see what they're doing. And this top bit, if it's drawn out as well as I think it is, then they're going to get a queen excluder and a super on top with 10 shallow frames. That is purely, again, like I said, I'm not expecting honey. If I did, it'd be great, but I just want them to start drawing it out ready for next season. And obviously have the space. So let's have a look, see how they're going on. Off the roof. There it goes. Pop that down here. And take off the board. Glue that well shut. Got a few bees on the top there, just messing about. I'll pop that down the front so they can get back in if they need to. There it goes. Just caught anyone. Lovely. Right, this top is booming. I'll show you what I mean by that when I get to it. I'm going to take this box off, start at the bottom, and have a little look. Heavy. That is a heavy box. Oh God, Jesus, that's heavy. Oh. That is going to be mostly honey in there. Right, let's have a little look, see what's going on here. Bit of smoke. Have a look. So I'm going to whip out this board first of all. I said ideally I'd like to get the frame back in there if I can. I'm going to build a bit of comb on that dummy board. Pop that down here. Right, so this outside frame should be mainly honey. Let's see what they're doing to it. Oh, heavy, 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 heavy. Loads of honey. Oh, queen cell being built. Right, that, in my knowledge, got another one there. They are emergency queen cells, I think. Empty. Must be hatched. So it might have happened to these girls. My queen might have died. Because that looks, they don't look like swarm ones, because swarms are normally done on the bottom. That looks like an emergency queen cut which has been built. So I am looking for eggs, I'm looking for my queen. Oh. Good bit of brood population around the middle. Larva in there. Honey around the top. I'll get back to that queen cell later on, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I'll let you obviously have a look at it as well. But I am looking for eggs, I am looking for my queen, or a queen, as it may prove to be. And the girls. You can see no varroa on any of them. Just great. That all looks massive brood population, but what it looks like they're. It looks like as soon as brood is hatching, they're cleaning it out and they're putting honey straight in there. So I've got a horrible feeling she might be a bit honey bound, which basically means that she's got nowhere to lay. Now this was solid brood up to a couple of weeks ago. Oh, that's still brood. Good. I'm still looking for a queen. Ideally one with a red dot on her. Drone at the bottom. Brood. And honey being put in there. I don't know what you can see there, but that's brood population. There's loads of brood population there, but they seem to, as soon as the brood is hatching, they're just filling it with honey. So I probably should have put a super on before. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. I think I've just been stung in the ass. Ow. Shit, yeah, I've just been stung in the backside. Let me that out. There goes, I'm not happy. Not my day today. Not my day today. Oh. Right, that's quite a light frame. But still, they are filling that. Oh god. I need a super one, pretty sharpish. Right. With the amount of bees in this hive, I'm not going to put another frame in. I think that's just daft. So I'm going to close this box up. I know I haven't seen the queen, and I haven't seen eggs. Actually, I don't think I can get another frame in there. I will try. Right, that's going to go in there. That is a brand new frame full of foundation. Right. Running out, brilliant. Oh god, this is pure honey! This is pure honey! Jesus! Right, that's... Right, they have space up here, but not a massive amount. You see what I mean about a honey frame? God. That is a British standard shallow, and that is all honey. So I need to give these space to this girl somewhere to go. So I'm going up. So I am going to put a queen excluder here, and I'm going to put a super on top, because they need some space. They really need some space. Because I have a feeling my queen is honey bound, so I'm hoping they're going to start moving some of that honey from the bottom up, allowing her to, or whoever's in there, to start laying a bit. I can see no sign of swarming. There are no swarm cells on the bottom, and if they were, they would have been where those emergency cells were. It appears that my queen might have died. I think that's what's happened, and they've replaced her. They're I've already been stung once. They're clearly not happy, because look how what day it is. It's beautiful out here. They just want to go out working. I don't blame them. So I'm going to pop a super on top. Now this is a 10 frame super. Oops, shit. With just foundation frame on it. My hope is they're going to start coming up here, and the honey which is already in there, they're going to start dragging it up. That's my hope, really is. There's still brood in there. There is still larva in there. I've seen brood and I've seen larva, so I have a queen. I just didn't see my queen. I don't think. But like I said, there's a lot going on at the moment. I don't want to mess them about any more than I have to, because they're a bit pissed. Right, let's put this crown board back on. I'm going to leave them alone. There's none on there already. Brilliant. I'm going to close them up. I am going to close these girls up. They are grumpy. Right, okay. That was fun. So, What I've learnt today. I had a queen cell in there. I'm confident that was a queen cell. But it wasn't a swarm cell. The emergency cells are found around the middle. Swarm cells around the bottom. So from what that looks to me, is it's my queen has possibly died some way or another. And they replaced her. The problem they've got is they have got so much honey coming in. I did not think there was a flow as good as it is right now, but it's ridiculous how much they brought in. So I'm hoping that now I've got that super on top, that's going to allow them to free up some space for a queen, hopefully my queen. My last visit, although it was a flying visit, I did find Varroa on the bottom on the mite boards. I didn't see any today, so I'm hoping that I won't have to treat, but I will monitor that throughout the season. With the space that they've got now, considering I've just given them an extra 10 frames, well actually no I haven't, I've given them 10, I've given them 11 frames to work with if you include the one that I put in the 14 by 12 box at the bottom. They've got one brand new frame there, they've got 10 brand new frames up here, and they've still got about 2 or 3 frames they're working on drawing out on this box here. They just need space, and I need to get. I'm glad I caught them now, because hopefully I've given them enough space to prevent any swarming going on. As you can see, they are busy. On a plus note, I've had my first sting. That hurts. But the fact that I'm not dead or going into any sort of shock or whatever suggests that I'm not anaphylactic. So every cloud and all that. I just hope I've done enough to prevent any problems. Right, so yeah, so I'm going to leave them there. Let them carry on with their day as they were. Haven't had any luck, I'll get this one up and hopefully you'll be able to see what I've seen today. Any comments, any thoughts, then let me know. I know I was going to show you that queen cell in that one, but I completely forgot to do it. I just wanted to get them closed up because, let's face it, they just want to get on with their day. They don't need me messing them up, which is what I've just obviously done. But if I hadn't done that, then let's face it, I wouldn't have known they're in the predicament that they are. That needed to be done. So yeah, anyway, thanks for joining and all that. I'll leave you on a quick little watching them buzzing about. You see loads of bees coming and going. The population in there doesn't seem to have decreased at all, so I don't think they've swarmed. We'll see. Right, I'm going to leave them a week, and I'm going to do another hive inspection on Saturday coming. Saturday the 7th now. I'm going to give them one next week. Right, okay, anyway, thanks for joining. All the best. Thanks again.